control what you can control, and what you cannot control, man, leave it in God's hands, bro. Leave it in God's hands. And I believe that 90 to 95% of them could be avoided, all based on how the rider is riding the motorcycle. I try to be as cautious as I can, bro, because I got a family now. Come here, bro. Come on, come here.
I got something.
Yeah. Here, you gonna say hey to YouTube? Come here, bro. Look at this. Say hey to YouTube.
Hey.
But I got a family here now, man. Ah! On 5 foot? What's going on, guys? It's your boy 5 foot, and today, boy, I know you already see we got Houdini out, boy. And I already know you see the old Kawasaki over here sitting pretty. You know what I mean? No, man, I know it's been a while, guys, since you've seen the Kawasaki on the channel. We do have a couple parts that we have to order for the Kawasaki. You know what I mean? And I might make a separate video, you know, talking about all that. And we do have plans with the bike. We're exactly not sure if we want to sell the bike or not, which is probably what we're going to do. But I'll probably end up making a separate video on that topic anyway, man. So, huh? The ball? You going to hit the ball?
I think new one.
A new one?
Yeah.
Come on, man. So there are a lot of things, man, to look out for when you're out on the street, man, riding these motorcycles and stuff, man. I understand, man, these things are fun. These things, I mean, they give you an adrenaline rush, you know what I mean? You know, I completely understand that. But there's really one thing that I wanted to touch on in this video, man, and kind of talk about it a little bit. And the main thing I wanted to point out, man, to me, one of the biggest things to look out for when you're, you know what I mean, you're out here doing stuff like this and on the street, man, would be everybody else. Everybody else, man. And I know it might sound simple and it might even sound stupid. But I mean, to me, man, that's one of the main things to look out for, man, is everybody else, because I mean, the scary part to me is the fact that you can't control everybody else, bro. You can't control everybody else out on the road. The only thing that you can control, bro, is yourself. You know what I mean? And one thing that I like to always say, man, is control what you can control, and what you cannot control, man, leave it in God's hands, bro. Leave it in God's hands. Because there's no point of stressing over things that you cannot control, man. And I believe there's a lot of things in life that we can control, but there's also things in life that happens that we can't control, man. We have no power over. We can't do anything about it, you know what I mean? So, and that's one thing that we can't control, man, is everybody else that are on the streets, man. Everybody else that's in their own cars driving down the road, man. And to me, that's why, you know, it's kind of scary, I mean, to think about, man, when you're out here on the motorcycles and stuff, and you don't have control over everybody else, you know what I mean? You don't have control over the fact that they might not be paying attention. You don't have control over the fact that, you know what I mean, they running red lights. You just don't have control over any of that, and that's, you know what I mean, that can be scary, you know what I mean? And that's why I say, to me, this is one of the main things to look out for, man, is everybody else on the road. Because to me, I believe that 90 to 95% of motorcycle wrecks, you know what I mean, I believe that 90 to 95% of them could be avoided, all based on how the rider is riding the motorcycle, you know what I mean? And that brings me back to that control what you can control, man. That's the main thing you can control, is yourself and your environment how you handle certain situations, how you deal with certain situations, you know what I mean? Controlling yourself, controlling your temper, you know what I mean? Everything like that, that stuff you can control, bro, you know what I mean? So, and that relates back to the fact that, you know, you control how you're going to ride these motorcycles, man. You know what I mean? You are going to control if you get on these things and drive 180 mile an hour everywhere you go, bro. You know what I mean? You control that. You control how you're going to ride, your riding style, all of that. You know what I mean? So the fact that you can control that, to me, I believe that 90 to 95% of all motorcycle wrecks can be avoided. You know what I mean? If we just got on these things and we're more aware, more, you know what I mean, more attentive to what's going on around us, man. You know, and kind of tweak and change our riding styles, man, to, you know what I mean, give us better chance to avoid these accidents and stuff like that, man. But I give you guys an example. I got a friend of mine I used to go to church with when we was growing up. He had a blue Yamaha R1, I believe. Yeah, it was a blue Yamaha R1. And man, he was sitting at a red light, bro. And you know what I mean, he wasn't doing nothing crazy or anything like that, bro. I mean, he was just sitting at the red light. You know what I mean? The next thing he knows, he's getting hit from behind, bro, and he's sitting still. And this car is not paying attention, and what happened is this car ran the red light, and he was sitting at the red light. And you know what I mean, that was a wake-up call to him, you know what I mean, to the fact that we can't control everybody else, bro. You know what I mean, he couldn't control the fact that this person, you know what I mean, he couldn't control the fact, dang gone, boy, them kids getting in trouble, bro. Boy, Granny gonna get on him, bro, I tell you. Granny gonna get that ass. Granny don't play no games. And that was one thing that he could not control, man. He couldn't control the fact that this lady ran the red light and ran right into the back of him. You know what I mean? And that's why I say, what you cannot control, bro, leave it in God's hands. Because honestly, glory be to God, bro. God had his hands on that man. And honestly, I don't know how he survived that. The bike was destroyed. He was in ICU for a few days. But he pulled through, and he's completely healthy now, man. And he's living his life, bro. And to me, the only way that man, you know what I mean, survived that is the fact that God had his hands on him, bro. And but that is just one, you know what I mean, one example of that. That is just one example of something that we can't control, bro. I mean, he could not control that. There's literally nothing he could have done to prevent that from happening, bro. You know what I mean? That was solely on that other driver. And that's why I say, man, we got to be aware. Dang, gone. Well, he playing with a daggum toy, bro. He gonna be a drummer like his daddy, boy, I'll tell you what. Oh, there you go. He bringing it over here. There you go. He beat. There you go. And that's why I say, man, that's one main thing to me. You got to look out for, man, is everybody else. You know what I mean? We can control how we're gonna ride. Back to what I was saying. We can control how we're gonna ride. You know what I mean? We control how far back we're gonna ride from a certain vehicle. You know what I mean? We're gonna control the fact that if we decide to go in and out of traffic, you know what I mean? Guilty as charged. I've done it. And like I said before, man, that stuff is fun, bro. It makes you feel good, bro. You get that adrenaline pumping, you know what I mean? You get in the zone and you just, you know what I mean? You weaving in and out and you're locked in, bro. You know what I mean? And it's fun. And, but you can control how you're gonna do all that, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, I got a family now, bro, so I try to be as cautious as I can. I try to be as cautious as I can, bro, because I got a family now. Come here, bro. Come on. Come here.
I got something.
Yeah. Here, you gonna say hey to YouTube? Here, come here. Come stand over here. Come here, bro. Look at this. Say hey to YouTube.
Hey.
But I got a family here now, man. You listening to Mama? Alright.
But Mimo bought it for me, yeah.
Granny bought that for you?
No, Mimo.
Oh, that's your Mimo. Okay, my bad. Yeah, buddy.
Can you try that?
Yeah. Daddy used to play the drums. I'll show you how to play.
Alright.
Alright. We'll play here in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
I'm talking to YouTube right now. I'm trying to make a video.
Okay.
Yeah. We having a very deep conversation over here, man. Yeah. I'm trying to warn people about everybody else out on the road. Cause they crazy. You tell them, say they crazy. Ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they crazy. You gotta watch out for them, bruh.
Yeah, you got
Whoa.
vote.
It happened like that.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Alright, buddy. Take your drum back over there.
Okay.
I'll show you how to play it here in a little while, alright?
Okay.
Alright, man. Daddy loves you.
I love you too. Oh, Dad, will you come over here? You gotta move that. Okay?
Alright, I'll think about it. Alright?
Okay.
You better listen to Mama. Okay. 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 There's no better feeling than that, man. My kids, man. I love my kids more than anything in this world, bro. You know what I mean? And every time I get on this motorcycle, that's the first thing that pops up in my head, bro, is the fact that I got a family. I got a wife. I got Granny here with me. They all depend on me, bro. You know what I mean? So I get on this bike and I try to be as cautious as I can. Now I get on this bike and I have fun, but the way I do it has dramatically changed since I had, you know what I mean, my first kid, Lil Dwayne. You know what I mean? He just turned 5 a couple days ago on the 8th of December. And you know what I mean, I would feel so bad, you know what I mean, if anything had happened to me and him and his little brother had to grow up without a father, man. Because I know how important the father figure is. And I had a very good dad, and I lost him way too young, man. Way too young. And I don't want to get into that. So, anyway, the main thing I would say, man, is to look out for everybody else, bruh. You know what I mean? We can't control everybody else. And I will say this again, man. Control what you can control. And what you cannot control, man, leave it in God's hands, bruh. Leave it in God's hands. There's no point of stressing over stuff. There's no point in any of it, bruh. You can't control it. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Buckle up and let's go along with the ride, bruh. You know what I mean? We do what we can do, control the controllables, and we buckle up and we go with the ride, bruh. You know what I mean? We're ready. We're strapped up, we're ready to go. You know what I mean? So control what you can control, and what you cannot control, man, leave it in God's hands. Leave it in God's hands. And I know it's not a long video, but I really wanted to touch on that, man, because here in Tallahassee, man, we've been having a lot of wrecks, motorcycle wrecks, and we've had a couple people that has passed on us because of these motorcycle wrecks, man. And I just want everybody in the biker community, man, to get on these things, have fun, but be as safe as possible. You know what I mean? Be as safe as possible, because life is too precious, bro. You know what I mean? Life is too precious. So be aware of everybody else here, bro, because they're not paying attention. So we have to pay attention that much more, man. That much more. But guys, if y'all got anything out of this video, bro, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? Because me and Houdini, we catch y'all guys in the next one. Peace.